Hello, my kings and queens, my ladies and gentlemen of the world. How are we doing today? Because I am doing alright. And today we're going to be talking about my first time with a guy. Shh, don't tell your mother. Anyway, like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, hi, how are you doing today? Let's get into the video. Listen. So I can't say that I didn't provoke this, but I can't say he didn't either, okay? Because listen, it was an accident. It wasn't even supposed to happen. We was trying to wait. It was a conversation we had, and we was like, yeah, we gonna do this, and this is how it's gonna be. It didn't happen that way, cause why? But we talked about it. It was a conversation that we had that did not go through, okay? But nonetheless, let me tell you how it happened. Okay, so it started out, we was watching an anime or listening to music, chilling like we always did, talking like we always did, and yeah, he had left the room. We was getting ready to go to bed because we had work the next day, and I was like, I got work tomorrow. It's time to go to bed. But anybody knows me, I kind of like have something called insomnia, to where I can't sleep that well. So, you know, him on the other hand, he had no insomnia, nothing. He slept all the time. He couldn't help but to sleep his whole life away.
Damn, Daniel!
Without any consequences. Okay. Nonetheless, so he had went out the room to go get something or do something, I don't remember. And I was laying in the bed, go to bed basically. And he came back in the room. He was kind of sitting on top of me a certain way. It was kind of like, he was kind of like sitting on top of me like this kind of. Y'all know, like he was kind of standing on me like this. And don't talk about my other button at all. And don't talk about me, okay, Ian? And okay, anyway, and we had started kissing. So he started kissing me, and I started kissing him. We started making out. And personally, something that I do, I started to kind of pull him on top of me a little bit as he's kissing me. I started rubbing on his back. Y'all know the muscles right here, boy. Had muscles right here. Okay, right here. At the rubbing, feel what I'm saying? And he's kissing on my neck, you know, giving me hickeys and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. I like being cuddled. I like this clinkiness, okay? And how I show my affection, I give my affection in different ways. I wasn't trying to start nothing, but listen, push comes to shove, okay? Listen here. So as I'm starting to rub up on his back, I get a little more compassionate, you feel what I'm saying? So I kind of dig my nails in his back and like kind of, you feel what I'm saying? He kind of jerked back like, hey, what you doing? And he was like, don't do that. You gonna make me do something I regret, because I promised you that I would hold off. And I was like, what you mean? And he was like, you know what I'm talking about. Don't do that, you teasing. And I'm like, okay. So then he kind of lay beside me. Of course, we get to kissing again. Y'all know that little face cradle you do with somebody holding my face, and we kissing. I start kissing on his neck. And if y'all don't know nothing about this, I get to nibbling on his ear.
What do you mean by that?
Listen, don't judge me because I'm inviting y'all into this story because I don't know. Okay, so I get the nibbling on his ear. That's another trigger. Once again, you teasing. You gonna make me do something. I said, okay. And so then we start kissing again. Okay. So at this moment, I'm trying not to trigger anything else. But at this moment, there's no way I can't. Okay. So then he gets to kissing up on my neck, me hickeys, and you know, grabbing my little waist. You feel what I'm saying? And once again, I can't help myself, so I kind of pull him on top of me. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of, come here. And once again, I get a dig in my nails in this guy's back. And let me tell you, he was like, listen, I can't hold back no more. And it happened. He kissed me. We got to making out and it was over. That's something cool. And for people that want to know, it did not hurt. No, it did not. A lot of girls say for their first time, well, from some of the girls I've talked to, I'm not pointing out names and I'm not selling nobody out. And it wasn't only one person that I've ever talked to, okay? There's more than one person that likes to talk about their life with me. And they said that it hurt their first time, but it didn't hurt my first time with a guy. And I don't know, for anybody else, when they first enter, do y'all gasp? Like, or am I the only one? Because I kind of like gasped a little bit. I mean, like, I didn't kind of gasp, but I took that little, no, that not even that little, but I took that deep breath in and was like, oh, wait a minute. And I'm going to just throw this out there. Don't come for me. Like I said, I've learned my lesson. I've been reading. I know better. Fornication, lust. I know. Okay, I learned. But let me tell you this. It felt good, and I'm gonna explain. I was saying, what's your favorite position? I just want to know. Like, give me in the comments. What's your favorite position? Because I like missionary and doggy style. And for people that don't understand, I am not a hoe. I don't just sleep with people. I don't just get in with bed with people at all. And for the people that keep coming for me or like to call me all these names and crap, I'm about to shut that stuff down right here, right now. I've only been with 2 people in my lifetime. And each of those people I was with for at least a year. One 5 years and the other one 1 year. So, well, I can't even say it was just 1 year because it was actually a year and a couple of months. Let that just be the truth. I mean, people don't want to admit it, but it's whatever to me. Nonetheless, but yeah, I've only ever been with 2 people, so. And like I said, one was 5 years and the other one was the whole year and a couple of months. So yeah, no, I'm not a hoe and I don't just get in the bed with anybody. And if you're trying to get with me, baby, it's not happening because I'm working on myself right now. I'm trying to build wealth and my own crown. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to get closer to God and get to know myself. So don't even slide in my DMs thinking like, oh, this video is my shot, because it sure ain't. It sure ain't. If you ain't trying to get married, don't come near me. Don't come in my DMs. Don't say what's up. Don't say you beautiful. Don't call me queen. Don't call me none of that. Don't come for me. If you are not trying to get married, if you get in a relationship with me and you do any of this that already happened, I'm gonna kill you. I'm just playing. But you gotta go. The door.
And that's a fact.
This became so violent so quickly, but I'm serious. Like, the door. You're not sleeping with me unless we're married. Understand me? You can look at the body all you want. You can see You could have seen me with clothes off all you want, but you ain't never had me in bed, baby, and that's all that mattered to me. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I got to say that yes, me and my other half did depart, but I can't say the departure was so bad. I'm not gonna wish any bad on that person, and nor am I gonna come on here talking crap about them, because at the end of the day, I will never take credit away from what that person did in my life. You know, people, you know, sometimes just don't work out. I don't hate that person. I don't blame myself for how it happened, and I don't blame them. Honestly, I think, honestly, it was just space that was needed, and we both were kind of clingy people, and space was not given. So eventually, that space that needed to be given just created a difficult way for us to interact with each other, like peacefully and calmly, because, you know, certain things happen. You know, then you got blame game, and then you got attitudes, and then you got frustrations, and then you got people calling you, asking you why you ain't doing this, why you ain't doing that, and then you got there's just a lot of stuff that goes on in relationships. I'm not hateful about it. I'm not bashful about it. There's times that I'm not gonna say like I don't miss certain things, because at the end of the day, I'm a very honest woman. Okay, yeah, I said it, woman. Okay, so there's gonna be things that we always miss. There's always gonna be things that we feel like we could have changed or did better. I'm not upset with myself because I didn't do those things. I just know now, in the future, those things have to change, and those things need to be fixed. Also, I've learned that you, as a person, if you want to be in a relationship with somebody, you also have to understand that it's not just about you, and it's not just about that person. It's about y'all as a unit. It's not even just getting to know each other. It's actually becoming one with one another. It's actually about like actually seeing one another for who one another is, not just being in a relationship and actually just having sex all the time. It's not about sex. And it's also not about who can buy who what more, or it's not about that. And I want people to understand that that's not the type of person I am. Like, people may see me as that person. Like, I'm not a materialistic person as much as people really think I am. I just like sharing moments. That is what I like. I like having those moments to where I can stare at you and you stare at me, and we gaze each other in the eyes, and that moment feels like it's lasting forever. But it was only like a good 10 seconds. You feel what I'm saying? I want somebody, you know, that I can just be around, like, that don't put me down or like mess with my ego because their ego is being toyed with, or whatever they got going on. Like, you know, this time I feel like I can do it right. This time, no matter if I do choose to be with somebody or not, I want to honestly say to everybody that you can change if you choose to. And if people don't want to believe that you're changing, or they don't want to see the change, don't force them to see it, and don't force yourself to have them see it. Don't force your way back into somebody's life. I mean, because I tried and I didn't see it that way, but I see it that way now. And I'm realizing that I'm worth more than that. And since I've noticed that, I haven't been what you would call friendly to people. And I haven't really gotten with anybody else, shall I say, like trying to be with somebody, not wanting to be with somebody, but trying to be nice. I realize I've done that a lot with a lot of my past relationships, and not even the ones that were really serious. even the ones that were serious. I mean, like, you know, to me at least, serious to me. You know, just do what's best for you. Move forward. And like I'd always say to myself, be the king or the queen that you deserve to be, and let nobody take away your worth. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, what's your favorite position? Did your first time hurt? And remember your worth. Peace.
Don't know what you're in for. Love you gotta get more. It's funny how we ignore the simple things sometimes. I'm tugging on a ripcord. I'm falling till I hit floor.